Welcome to Fast Black, Quick to React. Hey y'all, what's happening on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday? Uh, Hope everybody's doing well, right? Listen, after looking at all the footage over and over and over again, happily, I said I got to, and learning some more information, learning some history, I said I got to do another video. Got to do another video. Got to do another video, right? So first of all, I'm talking about the Alabama Sweet Tea Massacre, aka the Alabama Boat Dock Brawl. They calling it a brawl. I'm calling it the Sweet Tea Massacre, right? Listen, that was a proud Black History moment. I don't care what nobody say. We done seen all. See, this is my thing. We done seen hoses. We done seen all throughout history of the water hoses, the dogs, the beatings, the jailings. We done seen that. Okay, now we got a turn. We got a turn, and we took our turn. Okay, we took our turn. All right, rightfully so. They were trying to. First of all, they was all dead wrong. First of all, because you parked your little dinghy and wouldn't allow the boat, the ship, the boat that always docks there after they cruise up and down the river. This is where they rest, right there. You're going to put your little ass in the way, right? That was wrong. Secondly, the man was doing his job. I found out what his name is. Now, I watched a video of a young lady who worked. I don't know if she worked for the dock or she worked for the cruise ship, right? But she has since been fired. She got fired that day. She got fired because she went to help Dama Dane. Now, I don't know if he's Dama Dane with an N or Dama Dane with an M or Dana Dane with an N. Dama Dane is what she was saying. I don't know what his name is. If it's Dana or Dama, but it's Dama Dane, and that's what we're going to call him, Dama Dane. And we all know anybody with two names is cool, right? Now, he was just doing his job. Just doing his job. Hey, man, don't park right here. The boat coming in, you see it right there. It's got the dock right here. Josh said, oh, no, we ain't going nowhere. We can stay right here. White privilege. White privilege. I'm so sick of white privilege, I don't know what to do, right? We're going to park right here. The man said, no, man, nah, can't park right here. Josh proceeded to get angry and talk white boy angry talk, right? Whatever that is. You know, when they're drinking beers, they got their shirt off, got their shoes off, they clowning, they wilding, right? He was wilding, right? Then, and see, you know, when you see the pictures of them, they own a business. They own a business. Look it up. I want to say they own a mini mart. Can't remember the name. I want to say it's called Vassar's, but I don't want to tell y'all wrong, so look it up. You can find it, right? They own a mini mart. I'll get to that in a moment. But they just thought they didn't have to move. We're going to just let the, where was the big ship? Where was the boat supposed to let the people out at? In the middle of the water? Down at, where? Just where, right? So anyway, dude tried to tell them. They weren't trying to hear it. And punches were thrown at the man who they say is 65 years old. Now, he didn't really look 65, but, you know, we don't age that way. We age opposite. So he was trying to hold his own until they all jumped him. There was about 3 or 4 of them and a woman. Don't forget, there was a woman, right? Now, when the people on the boat and the dock workers saw, when the dock workers saw, they came out. People off the boat came out, right? Let me tell y'all something. Before I go any further, the MVP is the young man who was 16 who jumped off the boat before it even reached the dock, swam over there like an Olympic swimmer to go help Dama Dane. His name is Aaron. MVP. MVP. They need to give these people an award, right? Next award show, I don't know if it's the Soul Train Awards or BET Awards. They need to be recognized. They need to be recognized. And I don't want to hear that about we don't advocate violence. No, we don't. But your mama taught you. Our mamas anyway. Somebody hit you, hit them back. We was taught that, right? Y'all messed with that elderly man and thought y'all was just going to whoop on him in front of us, in our face. You thought you was going to whoop on our uncle in front of our face, our granddaddy in front of our face. That what y'all thought? Listen, white folks. Again, when y'all go back to the white folks meeting, I need y'all to put some clips up. I need you to put some poster boards up. And I need y'all to point out some things, what not to do. Okay? What not to do. All right? This is not 1956. It's 2023. We are not our grandparents. I can't stress that enough. We are not our grandparents. And I thought they would have learned during the height of the pandemic when the Karens was getting a patch of hair slapped out their head and teeth knocked out their mouth. I thought they would have learned. But evidently they have not. So we need to reiterate some things at the next white folks meeting. All right? Now then, let me go on. So this boat, I got to say this. The ancestors were proud. The ancestors were there, y'all. Because what I found out was this boat was a slave ship. Carried us back and forth, to and fro, back and forth. So first of all, it first sailed between Liverpool and Barbados, right? It was captured by a French ship, because you know the French was over there in Barbados. But the British Navy was quick to recapture the boat. Okay, so they had a war. They had a fight about this ship, right? It's called the Harriet. The Harriet was a slave ship back in the 1700s from 1798 to 1805. That's what history says. 1798 to 1805. I believe it was longer, but we'll go with that because I wasn't there, right? But the point is, this was a slave ship. The ancestors, spirits, and souls was on the ship. It was there. They were there. This is why it looked so uniformly, so neat. And you know what else I did not know? Is that, because I seen them when they was running and getting off, right? It was a beautiful sight. But what I saw from other angles is that once they got a little closer, they started skip running. I call it skip running, right? And we all know, black folks, when you skip run, it's about to go down. All right? All right, right? Now, it says, this ship carried thousands of slaves to Barbados, then back to Liverpool. It also cruised between Liverpool and Africa. So they was just going back and forth, picking us up at will. They was just having their way with us, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? It is now a relaxing cruise ship, as it should be, right? It should be free, by the way, right? And is one of Montgomery's tourist attractions, okay? Listen, the ancestors was there. And that was a proud Black History moment. I don't know no other way to say that, right? Like I said, when I first saw it, it gave me so much glee, and I was a little ashamed. I was ashamed by myself, right? Of how happy that it made me feel until I got on social media and saw all of the comments. Now we got memes, we got t-shirts, we got chair keychains. The chair is also the MVP. The chair, right? The chair. Now listen, Alabama done had a couple of things go on down there. It started off bad with Carly, and it ended up good with the people helping Dama Dane, okay? Alabama said we tired of this. We tired, y'all. They tired. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Alabama's one of the most, matter of fact, this was the site of a lot of stuff going on back in the day. Alabama, right, during the Civil Rights era, and all kind of wrongs prior to that, okay? They tired. We are not our grandparents. Matter of fact, I need y'all to get a t-shirt and say, we are not our grandparents, so y'all can keep that refreshed in your mind, all right? The black guy, Dama Dane, all he was doing was his job, right? That's all he was doing was his job. He said, hey, man, can't park your little boat right here. We got the ship coming. You see it? It's coming. The cruise boat is coming. It's got the dock right here. Just move it on down a little bit over there, right? Josh, white guy, said, we staying right here. The white privilege, right? Dama Dane said, no, man, can't, don't do that. We got to let these people get off. Well, this is what I want to know. Where did they think the people was going to go? Just jump in the river and do like little young Aaron and swim to the dock? What did he think they was going to do? What was he thinking? I'm telling you what it was. It was alcohol, beer-infused thoughts, right? That he could sit right there. We don't care what the ship doing. That always come back and forth and dock their people here, let their people off the boat. No, we going to sit right here. That's all. That's what they were saying, right? Now let me tell you this. When the boat docked and they got off, there was a black woman who's another MVP. Besides the chair and young Aaron, it is a black girl, because the white woman is trying to jump into the fight initially with the 4 guys. Black girl got off and 4-pieced her with her purse on. Okay? Listen, this whole thing was beautiful. I don't care what nobody say. It was beautiful, right? We did what we were supposed to do. You have to show You have to show who you are, because they don't know who he is, evidently. They don't know, right? Now you know. Like I said, when you go back to the white folks meeting, the next meeting, talk about it. Talk amongst yourselves. Figure out what not to do. Okay? Let me see what else I got to say about this. All in all, we stood up for Dama Dame and fought back. All right? This ain't 1956. This is 2023. And our ancestors was on it. I wonder, do they get that soul connection? Because that was a soul connection. Y'all do know that, right? That was a soul connection. Because it could have went horribly wrong, right? It could have went, somebody could have lost their life, right? But this was what was needed. A good old-fashioned ass whooping, okay? In honor of Dama Dame. All right? In honor of Dama Dame. Again, y'all, August 5th, 2023 will go down in infamy as the Alabama Sweet Tea Massacre. All right? Leave us alone. Leave us alone. We ain't bothering you. Leave us alone. Don't come on our job trying to tell us what you ain't going to do. Okay? Leave us alone. This could have all been avoided had Josh and his family went on about their business. All right? So, hey, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later.